Hello, my loves. I am so excited to be here on my mat guiding you from home. I have a very fun full body strength Pilates flow and I can't wait for you to try. We have a heavy set and a light set of weights today, as well as a mini band. Please know that anytime we're using heavy weights, you're welcome to drop them and grab something lighter, even if I don't necessarily cue you into that. I am using 8 and 5 pounds, but you're going to choose something that suits you best. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the work. You're going to bring those weights towards the sides of your mat about halfway down, and then you're going to prop that mini band up just above the knees and around the thighs. Making your way onto your back, you're going to extend the legs long, and you're going to place your hands on your ribs. So I want thumbs towards the back of the ribs and your pointer finger to pinky to anchor on the front of your ribs. As we take a moment to close our eyes, we settle into the space, just breathing normally. And then now I want you to start to breathe deeply in through the nose, feeling the expansion of the rib cage. And then I want you to exhale. As you exhale, the ribs pull in on all sides of the body. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, pull everything in. One more like this. And exhale. Perfect. Keeping the eyes closed, we interlace fingers, taking that inhale to reach the arms overhead. Zip the legs together, point the toes, create a nice arch into the low back. And then you exhale the elbows by your sides into cactus, placing the soles of the feet flat on your mat. Let the knees fall towards the right. And then let the knees fall towards the left. Opening up through the hips, our spine. As the knees fall towards the right, I want you to pause for a moment. Can you reach the left arm overhead for the bicep to come near the ear? Then I want you to bend the left elbow, sweeping your hand along the ground. Inhale, reach the arm up, up, up. And then exhale, elbow bends. One more time here. Inhale, reach. And exhale, elbow bends. Bringing the arms back through cactus, knees fall towards the left. Reaching that right arm overhead, bicep near the ear. And then bend the elbow by your side. Perfect. Inhale, find length through that right side. Exhale to bend. Last time here, we inhale to reach, and then we exhale, bending it in, making our way in through center. I want you to anchor the soles of your feet to your mat as you interlace fingers behind the back of your head. Moving into our crunches, we take an inhale at the bottom to prepare, and then we exhale, lifting up head, neck, and shoulders, and pausing. I want you to feel that low back gently press into your mat. And I want you to feel that belly button draw in and up while keeping the elbows wide. Start to take that inhale to lower yourself back down. And then that exhale lifts you back up. Amazing. We're firing up our powerhouse. Thinking of lifting through the ribs and imagining that head just going for the ride. We're going to continue here for another 6. We've got 5. You're here for 4. Amazing. We've got 3. You're here for 2. And on 1, I want you to hold. Can you start to roll to the outer parts of your feet as your legs open into that butterfly? Can you lift up an extra inch in your crunch? And then you're going to lower halfway down, knees release. Exhale, crunch, butterfly the legs. Inhale to lower. Exhale, crunch, butterfly. Inhale, lower. Stay here for another 6. Amazing. That's 5. How far can that band open? For 4. That's 3. We've got 2. And on 1, you're going to lower yourself back down. Starting to extend the legs and arms nice and long. You're going to flex through the feet as you inhale, reaching the arms towards the sky. And then you're going to exhale, roll yourself up to find a vertical spine, stacking the ribs over the pelvis. Tuck the tailbone under, releasing back down one vertebrae at a time. We inhale to reach the arms up. We exhale to come up and hold. Inhale to pause. And then exhale, tuck that tailbone under, rolling yourself back down. Inhale, reaching the arms. Exhale, roll yourself up, up, up. Inhale here. And then exhale, lower yourself back down. Amazing job. We're going to go here for another 3. What this is working on is our spinal articulation. So I want you to really focus on getting every part of your back to land and leave before we add the weights, which are on deck next. Perfect. And then coming back down. As you're here, you're going to start to anchor the heels on your mat, grabbing your set of heavy weights, extending the arms towards the sky. Take an inhale at the bottom. Start to exhale as you roll yourself up. Find a nice vertical spine. Ribs are stacked over pelvis. Amazing. You're going to tuck that tailbone under, feeling every part of your back start to land. It's that inhale to prepare. Exhale to roll yourself up. That inhale to pause. And then that exhale to roll yourself back down. So every time you come up, I want those biceps to come right next to your ears while you think of those ribs staying in towards you. Spinal articulation is the name of the game, so I really want you to feel every part of your back land and leave your mat. My friends that want more heat are going to start to float their legs through tabletop. Eyes go to thighs, then you float it up, up, up. We're going to start to tap the heels and tuck the tail, rolling it back down, if you're meeting me there. Every time you come up, I want you to try to think of those inner thighs zipping together into that tabletop position, lighting up our inner thighs, and feeling that lift through our pelvic floor. Doing amazing. We're going to add on one more time in 3. We've got 2. And on 1, we're going to hold this one up, up, up. And then you're going to anchor the heels, bringing the weights together. Keeping that tailbone tucked, you start to bend the elbows for an overhead tricep extension. And then you're going to reach the arms up, tucking that tailbone under, rolling yourself back down. Keeping the weights connected now on your roll up as you bend the elbows, extending the arms, tucking that tailbone under again. Those that want to play with more, legs float to tabletop. Warning, this one is tricky. You're going to see what you can do as the elbows bend, and then you anchor the heels, tucking the tailbone back down. Amazing job. As the elbows bend, make sure they're still framing your face, and know that the lower the arms go, the harder. So keep playing with that. Let's go here for another 3. Keep killing this. This is 2. Here we are on this next one. You're going to meet me up at the top and you're going to hold. Can you bend the elbows on the inhale? Exhale, press it up. We're going to do another 6 reps together. Anchor the heels down if you need to for your last 5. You're here for 4. This is yours to take. We've got 3. Fight for it. Here for 2. And on 1, tuck that tailbone under, bringing the legs to tabletop. Weights stay glued towards one another. Inner thighs are glued in. You're going to inhale, lengthening the arms overhead, ribs pull in, low back is down. Then exhale, arms reach up. And you're going to lift up head, neck, and shoulders. Weights are just above the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, crunch this forward. Gorgeous work. My friends that want even more, are you able to extend one leg out as arms come overhead? So right leg goes long, and then you zip everything in and up. Now, can you go left leg long, zipping this in and up? Perfect. Lifting through the ribs. That head comes for the ride. My friends that want more, can we add on one more time? Can you go 2 legs out and 2 legs back in for you to crunch? You are going here, if you're able to sustain that low back down with ribs drawn in. You're into your last 6. Use that breath to help you. We're here for 5. I love this. We've got 4. This is 3. You have 2. And on 1, you're going to ditch the weight in your right hand as you make your way to a position on your right side body. Right forearm is down and your shoulder stacked over your elbow. Legs are long as you bring that left hip forward. With the left arm towards the sky, you're going to look over your right shoulder, and then you're going to roll to your right cheek, reaching your left hand towards that left foot as it bends in. Reach the arm back overhead, and then bring that left hip forward, coming onto your quad. Rolling towards that cheek, reaching that leg in, extending it out, and then resetting. Perfect. So it's an exhale to bring this in, and inhale to reset. My friends that want to play a little bit more are going to start to work with 2 knees bending in, 2 knees extending out with straight legs. Perfect. If you want one step further, we're going to start to work with straight legs the entire time. Legs float towards the sky, left hand towards that left ankle. Legs float back down, left hip comes forward. Nice. So you want to think of getting out of your right shoulder, actively pressing the mat away from you. We're going to go here for another 3. Still using our breath. For 2. And on 1. Can you lengthen the legs, bringing the arm towards the sky? Legs are going to start to open, then close. They open and close. You're here for 10. This is 9. We've got 8. Can you press the mat away from you for 7? You have 6. Don't let up now. We've got 5. This is 4. We've got 3. We have 2. And on 1, you're going to sit your bum down, reaching that left arm up towards the sky. Bring the right hand behind the head, and then we're going to go into a single arm overhead tricep extension. Bend the left elbow right behind the head, elbow stays by the ear, press the arm up, and then let's go into a roll down. Then you're going to start to make your way back up, rolling bit by bit, and then bending the elbow, pressing the arm up, and controlling this back down. So we're firing more through that left side body. My friends that want more heat are going to start to float the legs, keeping them floating as the arm comes overhead. Elbow bends, extend, then tucking tail, anchoring the heels to lower back down. You're crushing this. Always using that exhale breath to help you lift, ensuring that weight goes directly behind your head. We're going to play here for another 3. Is your right elbow staying nice and wide? For 2. Last one here. You're coming up, 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 up. Elbow bends. Press it up, then anchor the heels to your mat. Start to row the left arm back, twist the ribs towards the left, and then you're going to sit yourself up, shoulder press. Tuck the tailbone, roll halfway, twist, and then pull it up. So you're going into that single arm row, drawing that left shoulder blade in towards your midline for your last 6. You're doing amazing. We're here for 5. This is 4. We've got 3. You're here for 2. Gorgeous. And on 1, you're going to make your way down, moving into our dead bug. Legs are in tabletop. Left arm, left leg extend. Imprint is happening here. Start to crunch that left weight just up above the knees. Inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch and lift. Amazing job. Into that final push in our left side. You're going to keep going here for 6. Doing amazing. We've got 5. Really control that weight overhead for 4. You're here for 3. You're here for 2. And on 1, we pulse to close, pull it up and down an inch. You have 10. This is 9. We've got 8. Can you lift up a little bit further for your last 6? Toes are pointed. 5. We've got 4. We've got 3. This is 2. And on 1, transfer that weight to your right hand. Prop yourself up onto your left forearm. Legs are long. Bring that right hip forward to stack over left, looking over that left shoulder. Can you roll to the left cheek? Reach your right hand towards the right foot. Find length through the leg, length through the arm. Reset. You're trying to keep the legs floating if that's possible, especially as you come into that sideline position. Gorgeous work. If you want a little bit more, see if you can start to work with 2 knees bending in, both legs extending, then reset. Amazing. Ooh, we're lighting up that right side body. 1 more advancement. Those that want to float, straight legs come up, up, up. Straight legs to lower, reset. Amazing. Rolling to that cheek, reaching as you get out of that left shoulder as best as you can. We're here for our final 3. We've got 2. Amazing. Here we are on 1. You're going to reach arm and leg, and then you're going to lengthen them out long. Zip the belly button in and up, engaging the glutes. Legs open and close. They open and close. You're here for 10. This is 9. You've got 8. We have 7. This is 6. 5. Don't let go. Here for 4. 3. Last 2. And on 1, sit yourself up onto your cheeks. Reaching that arm to sky, left hand comes behind the head. Can you bend the elbow, keeping the arm near your ear? Arm extends, tuck that tail, rolling it back down. Gorgeous. That right side body should really be switching on if it hasn't by now. And then you're going to see, can we start to float the legs? My friends that want more heat are coming up, up, up. Maybe you're able to do it on the right side. So give it a shot and see what you've got. It's a nice balancing act. Keep it going. We're going to come up and hold in 3 and 2. Complete this final rep. You come up, 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 bending the elbow and then releasing. Anchoring the heels, tuck the tailbone. Elbow is wide, twist towards the right. Then you're going to sit upright, shoulder press. Tuck, rowing the arm, sit up, shoulder press. Tuck and row, sit up and press. Amazing. We're here for 6. We're here for 5. We've got 4. Into your last 3. You've got 2. Final 1. Pressing it up, up, up. Then tucking the tailbone, floating the legs. Let's dead bug it out. Right arm, right leg extend on the inhale. Exhale, crunch, zip this in and up. Inhale, find length. Exhale, crunch this here. You're killing it. Do you think you could lift up an extra inch? Trying to get that right weight closer towards the feet for your last 3. You're here for 2. Into your last 1, you're going to pulse this here, up and down an inch. There's $1 million on your right foot. Let's get it. You have 10. We've got 9. Amazing. Here for 8. Here for 7. This is 6. This is 5. You have 4. 3, a little bit higher. 2. And on 1. Release that weight. And then just let the knees fall towards the right. And then knees fall towards the left. Coming in through center. You're going to interlace the fingers, reaching the arms and legs long, stretching out that front body. And then hugging knees to chest as you rock yourself up and down along your mat. When you're ready, you're going to come up, crossing the ankles and placing the hands down as you step into your downward dog. We pedal out the feet, feeling a release through the calves, through the hamstrings. And then as you press both heels in towards your mat, you're going to grab the weight into your right hand. Downward dog is where you start as you reach the right hand towards your left foot. Then I want you to anchor that right hand down, shift your weight forward, high plank, left knee meets the right elbow. Step that left foot back, downward dog, right hand, left foot, right hand anchors, left knee, right elbow. Gorgeous. As that right hand reaches back, maybe it's able to go towards the outer part of your left foot for more intensity through the core. As that left knee comes in, can it go higher towards the chest? For your final 3. That's 2. Here we are on 1. You're going to hold that knee in. You're going to pulse that left knee towards the outer part of your right elbow for 10. Here for 9. You're here for 8. Let's get it. 7. This is 6. This is 5. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left knee lowers as you bring that left hand to the center of your mat. With that heavy weight, you're going to start to reach the arm towards the sky as you float and kick the right leg. Anchor through your right foot as you bring your right elbow towards the left thigh. We crunch. We go through that shoulder press and kick, and then you're going to bring that right elbow towards the left thigh. My friends that want more, can you start to bring that left knee off, bringing that right elbow towards your left hip? Your gaze looks towards the mat, then you look towards the side. Are you able to find more length through your right leg? Toes are pointed. Amazing. We're going to play here for another 3. This is 2. You're doing amazing. Here we go. On 1, you're going to hold this up, up, up. Can you start to crunch right elbow, right thigh? Then you're going to lengthen arm and leg. Draw this in and then find length. If you want more heat, can you start to tap your outer left cheek and then press that hip forward as the arm and leg press up? Amazing. That supporting side is getting that same sensation as your glute bridges. Perfect. Inhale to tap. Exhale, press and reach. You're here for 3. You're here for 2. And on 1, you're going to turn to face the front of your mat. Amazing. That weight is going to roll over into your left hand. Right hand starts to anchor. Can you tap your right toe towards the outer left corner? Then you're going to kick in and up through center as you row the left arm. Release that left arm, right leg taps across. Zip this in and up, rowing that left arm, release the arm, tap to release. Perfect. So as you're here, that right leg is trying to kick through parallel, and that left shoulder blade is drawing in and up towards the midline. Finding length through the right leg, toes are pointed, ribs are drawn in. You're going to stay here for another 3. You're here for 2. Amazing. And on 1, we're going to add on 1 step further. You're going to row as you pull it in, and then I want you to crunch right knee towards the right elbow, kicking the leg, and then tapping toe, tapping that weight back down. We row knee in, then release that back down. Absolutely killing this. Are you still breathing here? Exhaling as it pulls in, actively pressing that mat away from you for your last 3. You've got it. Here for 2. And on 1, you're going to start to tap the toe, and then you're going to round left knee to nose. Amazing. Round knee to nose. Right toes are staying anchored every time you take that round back position. We're here for another 6. We're here for 5. Gorgeous. This is 4. Don't lose it. This is 3. We've got 2. And on 1, knee down. You're going to bend the left elbow in, right leg is in a hover. As the leg is extended, I want you to go through just your tricep kickback through your left arm to close this out. See what you've got for your last 6. We're here for 5. Amazing. 4. We've got 3. We have 2. And on 1, you're going to step that right foot through. As it steps through, you're going to tuck the left toes under, and you're going to bring that knee in as you give me a bicep curl shoulder press knee drive. Then you're going to lower yourself back down, left knee anchors, right leg sweeps back. Nice. Right foot steps through, you come up to stand, bicep curl shoulder press knee drive. Lowering yourself back down into that crane. Now, my friends that want a little bit more are going to see if they can add a push-up. So at the bottom of every rep, you bend the elbows by the ribs, and then you step it through and up. Keep this going. We're going to meet standing in 3. So impressed by you guys. You have 2. Gorgeous. On 1, meet me all the way up, 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 up at the top. Can you tap the toe, bend the left elbow behind the head, overhead tricep extension. Exhale, pull this up. Inhale to lower. Exhale, pull this up. Keep playing here for 6. You've got 5. We're here for 4. You've got 3. We have 2. And on 1, step that left foot back. You're in your right side lunge. Bend as deeply as you can into your right leg. Left leg is straight. You're going to start to go through a rear delt fly of your left arm. So zip that belly button in as you maintain that hinge position, finding a flat line from your head until your tail. We're going to go for another 6. You're here for 5. We've got 4. Here for 3. Soft bend in that left elbow for 2. And on 1, you're going to give me a bicep curl, bend through both knees. Then you're going to hinge, tricep kickback. Bend through both knees, then straighten just the left leg only as you lean forward. Nose lines up over toes. We work for 6. You're here for 5. You can do it. Into your last 3. Into your last 2. Final 1. Can you hold that weight overhead? Bending into both legs, start to pulse to close into your final 10, 9, 8, 7. This is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Release that here. Let the weight drop and shake things out. Woo! Grab that sip of water and towel off as you need to. And whenever you're ready, we're going to start to fire up the other side. So we'll bring that heavy weight into our left hand and meet in our downward facing dog. Start to reach your left hand towards the outer part of your right foot. Anchor that left hand, draw right knee to meet the left elbow. Step this back to that pike, and then coming forward, high plank. Gorgeous work here. Right knee's trying to go past the left elbow towards the chest, if we can take it there. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale as you take that back. Keep playing. We've got 3. You're here for 2. Final 1. Start to hold knee towards the elbow. We pulse this in to chest for 10, 9, 8. Let's get it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right knee anchors, and then you bring your right hand to the center of your mat. Turn the hips and chest towards the side. As you reach the left arm overhead, left leg kicks. Tap the left toes as you bring left elbow towards the right thigh. Float and kick, and then tap to twist towards the mat. My friends that want more, you're going to start to anchor the left foot, trying to float right knee, bringing that left elbow to the outer right thigh. Yeah. Amazing job. Finding as much length through the back of your left leg. And every time you kick, think of those ribs pulling in. Stacking shoulders, stacking hips. You guys are crushing this. I'm so impressed. You've got another 3. We've got 2. And on 1, you're going to hold the left arm, left leg. Start to exhale, crunch left knee towards the left elbow. Then find length through the body. Exhale, crunch, gaze looks towards the thigh. And then release. If you want more, tap the outer right cheek. Then press that right hip forward as you extend arm and leg. Tap to crunch. Press and find length. Nice work. So again, that supporting hip goes back, then it comes forward. Keep playing with this. Right cheek should be lighting up if you're adding that dip for your last 3. This is 2. Final one. You're going to start to release that left hand down. Turn the hips and chest to face your mat. Start to tap the left foot behind your right knee as you roll that weight into your right hand. Now I want you to kick that left leg through center, rowing that right arm in. Right arm releases, left leg taps across. Exhale, zip both in and up. Inhale to release. Amazing. So gaze is just looking between your fingertips. We've got that nice long spine. Thinking of that belly button drawing in and up every time you row and kick. Making sure that right elbow stays along that right side body. For your final 3, we're adding on together in 2. And on 1, you're going to release the arm, tap the leg across. Now kick the leg through parallel as you row and then crunch left knee to left elbow, releasing the arm and tapping the leg. Kicking through center and then crunching this in and up. Exhale, pull that in. Inhale to release. Amazing, amazing job. Left oblique switches on as that knee drives in. You're here for another 3. We're here for 2. Gorgeous. Final 1. You're going to start to release, anchoring that left foot to the mat, starting to round, right knee towards the nose, right knee lowers. Amazing. Round, shoulders pull towards the ears, gaze looks towards the thigh. Exhale, pull that in. Inhale to lower back down. Let's go for another 6. Can that knee draw in even more for 5? You're here for 4. We have 3. This is 2. Final 1. Lower your right knee and float and kick that left leg up. Bending that right elbow by the ribs, we go through a right arm tricep kickback. Elbow stays bent. Try to open up the chest, not rounding forward, keeping both hips angled towards your mat. For your last 6, don't swing your weight. We've got 5. You're here for 4. This is 3. Has your leg fallen for 2? And final 1, right hand anchors, then you're going to step the left foot through. Can you bring the arm through a bicep curl shoulder press as the right leg comes through a knee drive? You're going to lower your right knee down, hands anchor, sweep and kick that left leg back. Left foot steps through, we come up to stand nice and tall, and we lower ourselves back down. As you come to stand, make sure you level off the hips, not leaning right, not leaning left. And if you want more, we add that push-up at the bottom. Elbows frame the ribs, trying to lower to kiss that mat every time you're there. I see you guys absolutely crushing this through the screen. Don't lose it. Let's play here for another 3. So impressed. You've got 2. This is mobility training. Let's get it. Here we go. On 1, meet me up, 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 up. Stand nice and tall. You're going to start to tap the right foot, bend the right elbow behind the head, then exhale, press the arm and knee in. Inhale to lower. Exhale to press, keeping the ribs drawn in and stacked over top of your pelvis. The right elbow is not going crazy. We want to keep it as still as possible, even offering support with our left hand if we need. For our last 6, doing amazing. We're here for 5. We've got 4. Here for 3. Can the knee come in a little bit more? For 2. Final one, you're gonna step that right foot back into your lunge. As you're in your lunge, I want you to wriggle that right foot even further, bending deeply through your left leg. We start to fly that right arm, keeping your shoulders angled towards your mat. Perfect. Ribs are in, find that diagonal line from your head to your bum, and weight is in that left heel. Right leg is straight, you've got another 6. We're here for 5. Love it. That's 4. We've got 3. You're here for 2. And on 1, you're going to give me a bicep curl. Bend through both legs. You're going to hinge over your front leg, tricep kick that right arm back. Bicep curl, then tricep kick. Bicep curl, tricep kick back. Yes, let's get it. Nose lines up over toes as you come through that hinged position. Keep it going here for 6. We pulse to close. In 4. This is yours. We've got 3. You're here for 2. And on 1, arm comes to sky. Get low through both legs and we pulse. This up and down an inch. We work for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Woo! Shake out those legs, dropping that weight towards the side. Okay, my girls and guys, one final push to bring us home. We're gonna meet with hands down, high plank position. We start to bend the knees, transfer the weight towards the toes, come forward, high plank. Bend the knees, transfer it back, come forward, high plank. Nice and controlled back and more explosive coming forward. Really think of engaging the glutes, the hamstrings, every time you come forward, stacking shoulders, stacking wrists. Can you work here for another 6? We're gonna hold and push in 5. So close to the end, that's 4. You've got 3. You're here for 2. Final 1, lower the knees if you need. We have 5 push-ups together. Elbows by the ribs, inhale down, exhale press, that's 1. Let's go down and up, that's 2. Down and up, that's 3. Let's get it here for 4 and 5. Incredible work. Toes together, knees apart. Take your child's pose, melting your forehead to your mat. As you catch your breath, we can take that mini band off. And then we're going to make our way into an outer glute stretch. Crossing that left foot in front, right leg can come long. You can stay upright or choose to melt yourself down onto your forearms. And maybe you're even bringing your forehead to your mat. Allow the body to slow down. And then starting to press into the palms of the hands. Switching sides. Right leg crosses in front, left leg long. Melting yourself down to your mat. Pressing into your hands and then melting your knees and then belly down with the shoulders right over top of your hands. Press into your hands, open up the chest as feet are mat width apart. Let's release that core work we did today and give ourselves that opening. When you're ready, toes come together, knees apart into your child's pose. And then rolling yourself up. That's it, my loves. You are all done for today. I encourage you to take an extra couple minutes to stretch a little bit deeper and show that love to your body. But thank you so much for joining me. I love moving with you, and I can't wait to meet you on my mat again soon. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll catch you later.